Hey everyone, it's Richard Metal Fan here, bringing you guys a long-awaited music collection update video. I haven't done one of these in about a few months, and I bought a lot of stuff since then, so this is going to be a long video. I have 3 stacks of CDs right here, I got 2 DVDs, I have a little stack of cassettes, and I have a stack of vinyl right in front of me. So without further ado, let's just get started. I'm not going to try to comment on much, I'm going to blow through it. We'll just start with the DVDs first. I only got 2 right here. First one I want to showcase is the Global Evisceration DVD by Cannibal Corpse. This is an awesome DVD. It's basically them touring in support of the Evisceration Plague album. It has performances from shows from 2010 in Inglewood, Colorado, and Albuquerque, New Mexico, as well as like behind the scenes, like documentary and stuff. And I don't know how I could see it, but you can see it is signed by Alex Webster from when I saw them last month in Atlanta. And it was an awesome show. I wanted to get the rest of the guys to sign it, but maybe I'll try next time. Next DVD is from one of my favorite bands ever. That'd be Dark Tranquillity, with their DVD called Where Death is Most Alive. This has a live concert DVD live from Milan, October 31st, 2008, and it also has a second DVD with like a documentary and some music videos and some other live videos and stuff. So that's the DVDs. Now on to the cassettes. I got a little stack right here. First one I want to showcase is Death Atlas by Cattle Decapitation. This is an awesome album, one of my favorites from 2019. I don't know how well you could see it, but as you can see, it is signed by Ollie Pinyard, their bass player. Because after I bought this, I actually ran into him, which is awesome. Next up, one of my favorite bands. I'm looking forward to seeing them in May at the Eastern, and that'd be Cradle of Filth. I have their album Thornography. Probably my least favorite Cradle of Filth album, but I actually like a few songs from this. Next up, I have a classic in death metal. I don't really need to go much into detail. It's Death. I have their cassette of Spiritual Healing, and if you could see, I have it signed by Terry Butler. I got it signed from when I saw them up in Spartanburg in South Carolina about a week ago, and it was awesome. Next up, I got the new Enterprise Earth album, The Chosen. It's a really good album. I really like in the new direction that they're going in, especially with Dan Watson doing clean vocals, and it's pretty good. Next up, I also got another new album from last year. That'd be the new Exodus album, Persona non grata. Really great album. Like, Exodus can do no wrong. One of the best bands and legends in the thrash metal genre. Looking forward to seeing them next month on their tour with Testament and Death Angel, so hope to see you all there. And next up, I have the new Fit for an Autopsy album, Oh What the Future Holds. Yeah, it's missing the little booklet thing, but I'm gonna try to find a new version. If anybody has one with the booklet or something, could send it to me. Let me know. Next up, I have also got the new Immolation album, Act of Gods. And it came in this little golden tape. As well, you can see I have it got signed by the whole band from when I saw them last month. And really nice dudes. Like, I feel like death metal is like evil music for nice people. And of course, last cassette to showcase is from my favorite band ever, and pretty sure everybody that knows me knows who I'm talking about. I got Iron Maiden with Dance of Death. I think this was a Indonesian press. Yeah, it came out in 2003. Yeah, and I pretty much now have everything from Maiden on cassette, as well as a CD, but I still miss a couple vinyls, which we'll get to there. Yeah, now I want to showcase the vinyls right here. I have a big old stack right in front of me, so I'll just put this right here. Anyway, first off, I want to showcase recently got this through I can't remember. I think it was their website, which is the Agonist, with their latest EP, Days Before the World Wept. It's a really good EP. And here's a gatefold with the lyrics. And this is a special edition, which I got. It actually came signed by the whole band. And this vinyl, it's just a simple black vinyl, so don't really need to showcase that. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Agonist in May. I was going to see them up in Baltimore right when Maryland Death Fest is happening, so hope to see any Maryland peeps that are watching this. Hope to see you there. Next one I got the new Elysian album, Damn Them. I actually bought this at their show a couple weeks ago where they toured with the Omnium Gatherium and Black Crown Initiate. I got this at their merch, and as you can see, I got it signed by the whole band. And here's like the gatefold. And this one, I forget it's limited to, but it's a 2 LP, and this is a gold vinyl, which I think is awesome. But man, I just love getting like colored albums or colored records from albums from bands. I think that's awesome. Anyway, next up I had three albums are all from the same band, and it's from, well, one of my favorite bands ever, and especially in death metal, and probably everybody knows who I'm talking about. That'd be Cannibal Corpse. Some of these are reissues that Metal Blade put out in 2016, I believe. Yeah, first off we got Eaten Back to Life. As you can see, it is signed by Alex Webster. And this vinyl, well, it's just a simple black vinyl. Then I got Butchered at Birth. And this one is cool. This vinyl is a kind of a marble kind of like black smoky vinyl. I don't know how well you can see it. Yeah, I can't, it just looks great. And it's really great considering it's one of Cannibal Corpse's best albums. But obviously my favorite album, and it's hard to believe this album is now 30 years old this year, Tomb of the Mutilated. I don't think I need to talk much about this, as it's been said already. And this one's just another simple black vinyl. Anyway, next one, this album I actually got at Second and Charles over in Marietta, which I literally live like 15 minutes from there, and it's from one of my favorite bands, friends with these guys, and that'd be Graveside Confessions by Carnifex. I saw this at there and I was like, shit, I need to get that. And it's a 2 LP, and this vinyl is a kind of a cool little splatter looking vinyl. Oh, and I think that looks awesome. Okay. Next up, another classic album. Like I already showcased the cassette, but I also got the vinyl of this, which got Spiritual Healing by Death. And you can see it is also signed by Terry Butler. Like, really cool dude. And this is a reissue that Relapse put out back in 2014. And this is the vinyl itself is this kind of like clear splatter one. That looks awesome. Just let me try to get this shit the fuck back in there. Anyway, next up I got the new Enterprise Earth album, The Chosen, on vinyl. Well, and it's just a simple gatefold right here. Yeah, it's a 2 LP. And this vinyl, it's just another simple black one. Don't really need to showcase this, to be honest. Anyway, next up, I also got the new Exodus album, Persona Non Grata. Really sick album. And it's just here's a gatefold, which looks fucking badass. And the vinyl itself is really cool. It's this kind of, this looking one, it's fucking great. Put that in there. Next up, I got the latest Fit for an Autopsy album, What the Future Holds. Really great album. And this, I think this is a LP vinyl. It's this kind of green looking splatter one. It's fucking great. Next up, I actually got this thanks to, it's this band I'm pretty sure nobody's heard of. It's called In Ruins with Lifeless. I actually got this for free, and this is a cool story. My buddy Scott Tasem, you probably best know him for the band Cloak from Atlanta. I actually went over to his house to do the interview, and believe it or not, he had a couple of these still lie over, and he's just like, hey, why don't you just have it? He just gave it to me for free. And it's pretty good. It's just simple, kind of like punk. It's not like Cloak in a way, but this is like a precursor to the Cloak. I heard this came, or like one of his bands pre-Cloak. This came out in like 2011 from what he told me. But yeah, it was pretty cool to have. Anyway, wait, next 6 vinyls are all from the same band, and it's my favorite band ever. Like I said, don't even need to go into details with this, but we got Iron Maiden. I have Live After Death. I actually got this from Discogs. I think this is actually an original press, if I'm not mistaken, from EMI Capitol Records from 1985, and I just love it. It's a gatefold right here. And I think this is pretty cool. Like, I'm not usually a fan of like live albums. I just prefer live DVDs, but this is like an essential. I just had to have this. Anyway, and then the next couple, well, I actually got this the same day I got that Carnifex album. I got No Prayer for the Dying. Not one of my favorite Maiden albums. It's like in the lower tier, but it's good. I just need to have it just for collection purposes. Then we got Dance of Death, and it's a gatefold right here. Yeah, this was costing me a little bit. This cost me like $90 on Discogs, but I just needed to have it. It's a classic in Maiden's discography. Then I got A Matter of Life and Death. And it's another gatefold right here. The Final Frontier. This was probably like, if I had an album of the year for 2010, it would be this album. Maybe I am biased considering Maiden's my favorite band. And I have The Book of Souls. And the cool thing is, this is actually a 3 LP, and it's a triple gatefold. Wow, look at this artwork. It's fucking amazing. So yeah, that's pretty cool. This is actually, I think, the last one vinyl I bought. I actually got this at their show last weekend, and that'd be Damon by The Almighty Mayhem. I got this at their merch. It's cost me like $45, but and as you can see, it's their latest album, and I got it. And it also came signed by the band, which is awesome. And this vinyl, it's a kind of like a clear red one. It's pretty awesome to have. Anyway, next 2 albums are from the same band. And that'd be, I got Cause of Death by Obituary. It's a classic in death metal. As you can see, I had it signed by the Tardy Brothers and Trevor Perez. And that was awesome. And this vinyl, I believe this is a reissue that Roadrunner put out. I can't remember what year this was. But this one, it's a, 2019. This is a red vinyl. And I'm trying to get that back in there. There. And then I got The End Complete, also signed by all the Tardy Brothers and Trevor. And this vinyl is a yellow vinyl, or greenish yellow vinyl. I don't know. It's kind of looks yellow, with the lighting, but from here it kind of looks like a light green. Anyway, get that in there. Anyway, I got next 2 are also from the same band. That'd be the band Obscura. If you aren't familiar with Obscura, they're sort of a technical death metal band from Germany. I have their album Cosmogenesis. As you can see, I have it signed by their frontman Stefan Kumir. From when I saw them last month, they did their tour with Veil of Panath. I actually met Stefan, and this vinyl, it's a silver vinyl. And then I have their latest album called A Valediction. Got it also signed by Stefan right here. And here's the gatefold right here with the lyrics. And this is a 2 LP. In fact, I think one of the LPs don't even have the album playing on it. And this vinyl, it's a gold vinyl. And well, the funny thing is, like, I'll showcase this. I don't know why you could see it well, but the back with I think it's like, this is only like side D, doesn't even have any music on it. It's just Obscura with, and of course the album title in front, which I think is pretty cool. Anyway, next up I got the Revocation with their latest album, The Outer Ones. It's a gatefold right here with the lyrics. And this vinyl is a kind of like this weird blue with black smoke in it. Moving on, I got the new Sabaton album, the War to End All Wars. I can't even speak today. I actually got this at a CD warehouse in Duluth after I was hanging with some friends we were hanging out at the Mall of Georgia, and this is a gatefold talking about like the war, about how they made the whole pandemic and shit. Next, and then this vinyl is a kind of a sky blue looking vinyl, and that's pretty awesome. Anyway, and then last three vinyls to showcase are from one of my favorite bands ever, and probably in my opinion, probably one of the best newer deathcore bands going right now, and that is of course Shadow of Intent. I have all three, their first three full lengths. I actually got this at the B&T Music over in Villa Rica. Spent about $100 on these, but this was well worth it. First off, we have the debut, Primordial. Well, this is a 2 LP, and this vinyl, it's a kind of like a turquoisey, greenish, clear turquoise. It looks clear turquoise from. It's hard to tell because, like I said, the lighting kind of makes it look like it's different. And then I have Reclaimer. Oh, I forgot to showcase, like, all these vinyls are actually signed by Ben Dorr and Bryce Butler from when I saw them last month. Then I got Reclaimer, and it's another 2 LP, and this one is a blue vinyl. And then their last album, Melancholy, which is sick, and it's actually a gatefold right here. And this one, it's another 2 LP, and it's a red vinyl. Yeah, and I was really hoping, I don't have their new album Elegy on vinyl. I mean, I have the CD, which I'll showcase in a sec, but for some reason there was like a delay with like indie merch and shit, so hopefully I can get that soon. But yeah, that's it for the vinyls. And now lastly, we'll showcase the CDs. I got 3 piles right here. I'll try to get this first one right here first. Hang on. I'm sorry about this, guys. Just get that right in here. Anyway, now I'll show the CDs. First up, we got Actus Reus. This is their Little Vengeance EP. I'm friends with these guys. Really cool dudes. I actually got this on their show back in January where they played with Blackwater Drowning at the Masquerade. Really, really awesome guys. Funny as hell. Next up, I also got the new Elysian album, Damn Them. I got signed by the band. Same thing where I bought the vinyl at their show a few weeks ago. Next up, I also got the new Amorphous album, Halo. It's actually a really cool album. One of my favorites of this year. Anyway, next up, I don't know why it took me so long to finally own something from this band, but I finally owned something from them, and that'd be the band Atheist. Now, Atheist, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are aware of them. Death metal band from California, I believe. Been around since the late 80s, early 90s. A couple of these are reissues that Relapse put out. So first one is a Piece of Time. And this one actually has a couple demo tracks, like their first couple demos as bonus tracks. Then I have Unquestionable Presence. This one actually also has some other demos and different like bass and drum tracks. And then Elements, and this one actually has a live radio broadcast from 1992. And their most recent album, which came out in 2010, Jupiter. And I heard that they're supposed to be, I think I have like an EP or something out now, which I haven't got, but I probably will at some point. Next up, I have Steel by Battle Beast. I actually got this as a gift from my parents on my birthday. Really, really good album. This is their second album, I believe, that originally their debut that came out in 2011. But Nuclear Blast reissued this back in 2019, and it's pretty good. And the next two CDs are from the same band, and it's a new band that's new to the collection. That'd be the band Beast in Black, which I'm pretty sure other of you are aware of them. It has one of the main guys that used to be in Battle Beast. He left after their third album because of like musical differences, and he wanted to start a new band. That'd be Beast in Black. Right here I have their debut album Berserker, and their latest album Dark Connection. I'm missing their second one. I didn't get it, but I actually have ordered it, so it'll probably be in the next collection update video. My next two CDs are from the same band. That'd be Benediction, and who I'm pretty sure some of you are aware of them. Death metal from England, been around since the late 80s, early 90s. And these two are reissues that Metal Mind put out. The first one is Grime Bastard. This one was limited to 200 copies, and I have number 848. And then I have Organized Chaos, which was also limited to 2,000 copies, and I have number 1,258. Next four CDs I got are from the band Benighted. Benighted, I'm pretty sure some of you are aware of them. A death metal band from France. Been around since the late 90s. I have their releases. I have the Insane Cephalic Production, Carnivore Sublime, Necrobreed, and the Dogs Always Bite Harder Than Their Master EP. Next up, I got Beyond Creation, Algorithm. I got Body Farm, Malevolence. I think that's another new band. I think I forget where they're from. I think they're from the Netherlands, I believe. Yeah, I think they might be from the Netherlands. Anyway, next three CDs are another new band to the collection. That'd be the band Brand of Sacrifice. Now, Brand of Sacrifice, they're sort of a deathcore band from Canada. I have three of their releases. First off is Interstice, Godhand, and Lifeblood. Anyway, next four CDs are is another new band to the collection. That'd be Candlemass, which they're sort of a doom metal band from Sweden, I believe. I have their first four releases. First off, we have Epicus, Doomicus, Metallicus, Nightfall, Ancient Dreams, and Tales of Creation. And then this one has a second disc with like demos and stuff. Anyway, next up we got one of my favorite bands, Cattle Decapitation. I'm pretty sure a lot of you know them. Sort of like a death metal band from San Diego. Been around since the late 90s. I finally got their first two albums. I got Human Jerky. As you can see, it is signed by Travis Ryan. And I also got Homivore. And I also have this thing called Medium Rarities, which is basically just like some unreleased like stuff and some covers and whatnot. Anyway, next album is from a band that, well, I'm sure I'll probably get some shit for, but I like this one. That'd be Conquer Divide with their self-titled album. Now, if you aren't familiar with Conquer Divide, they're a metalcore band based out of, well, they're from Michigan, but they have like different members from different countries. Like, I think they're like an all-female band. Three of them, I believe, are from US, but they have one of their guitarists is from the UK. And then, of course, I'm friends with their current drummers from Canada. They're all like really nice ladies. I'm finally get to see them live in a couple weeks. They're going to be playing with Attack Attack, which I don't really care for. Like, they're like the only band I actually give a shit about seeing, and I finally get to meet my friend Sam Landa, who was actually my very first interview. So looking forward to getting that. I wanted to try to get the girls to sign this as well, try to get an interview with all of them. So yeah, shout out to you, Sam, if you're by chance watching this. Anyway, next up I have Corpse Grinder with his self-titled debut album. I actually got this at the Cannibal Corpse show at the Iron City in Birmingham, Alabama this past Wednesday for my birthday, and I got this at their merch, and it actually came signed by Corpse Grinder, and it's really cool. And it had Jamie Josta from Hatebreed produce it. It's just really good. Next up, I also got the new Enterprise Earth album, The Chosen, on CD, as well as I finally got next up I have the first two albums from Equilibrium. Now, Equilibrium, if you aren't aware of them, they're sort of like a folk metal band from Germany. Have their first two albums. These are actually two reissues. First one is their debut, Turtis Freiter. And this one actually has like a bonus CD with like a 2003 demo. And this is pretty much what it looks like. And that's pretty cool. And their second album, called Sagas, is right here. And this one has a bonus DVD with like live videos and backstage stuff. Next up is another new band called Exhumer. I have their album Fires of Damnation and The Raging Tides. And then, of course, I got the new Fit for an Autopsy album, of What the Future Holds. I got signed by the guys from their show last month. Anyway, then moving on to the second good pile, we have the God Dethroned, Into the Lungs of Hell. And this actually has a second CD with like covers and some other stuff on it. One of the CDs fucking fell out. Anyway, then I got Gore Guts with Colored Sands. I actually got this from Europe, but it didn't come with a case, so I might need to get like a case to put all this shit in there. Next up, I got two CDs from the band Hates. They're sort of a black and death metal band from Poland. I have their album Anaklas, A Haunting Gospel of Malice and Hatred. Probably butchered that. And their album Morphosis. Anyway, then I got High on Fire, Your Snakes for the Divine. Next up, I got four albums from the same band. That'd be the band Horrendous. I'm pretty sure I have their album I'm not gonna butcher that. There's The Chills and Naretta, and their latest album from 2018, Idol. Next up, I got the latest Hypocrisy album, Worship, and it's really good. Looking forward to seeing them in May at Maryland Death Fest, and also headlining at first day of Prog Power. And then I got the new Immolation album, Acts of God, which I got at their show, and I also got it signed by the band. For some reason, they also weren't selling the vinyl, so I'll probably just get the vinyl at some point, try to get them to sign it. Next up, I got Impaled, Death After Life. I'll just put that right here. Anyway, next three CDs are from the band Inferi. Now, Inferi, they're kind of like a progressive, technical melodic death metal band from Nashville, Tennessee. First off, I have is The End of an Era Rebirth, which is actually, I believe, a re-recording of their debut album. Then I have The Paths of Apotheosis and of Sunless Realms. I got Misery Index, Pulling Out the Nails. Then I got two CDs from the band Naglfar. We got Pariah. They're sort of like, I think they're a black and death metal band, or a death metal band from Sweden, I believe. Terrace. And then I got another Swedish band called Necrophobic. I got Dark Side. Wombs of Lithu, and Mark of the Necrogram. And I got the new Obscura of A Valediction, got it signed by Stefan Kummer. And I got 2 CDs from the band Paths of Possession, which of course has George Corpse Grinder Fisher from Cannibal Corpse, Promises in Blood, and The End of the Hour. And I got Pestilence, Doctrine, Pig Destroyer, Phantom Limb. And I got the new Sabaton album, The War to End All Wars. And I got 2 albums. I don't know why it took me so long to own something from them, but I got it. That'd be the band Sacred Reich. I have Heal and Surf Nicaragua. No, what EP? Anyway, and we got the last pile just for this, and the last things for this video. And the first 6 CDs I got from this band, I finally own their entire discography. That'd be the band Septic Flesh, which I'm pretty sure a lot of you are aware of them. I've been around since the early to mid 90s. It's from Greece. I finally got their first 3 albums, which we have Mystic Places of Dawn, their second album, Esopitron, Ophidian Wheel, A Fallen Temple, Revolution DNA, and Sumerian Demons. Next up, I got Shadow of Intent with their new album Elegy. Got it signed by Ben Doer and Bryce Butler. I got this at their merch last month in Atlanta at Cannibal Corpse. Anyway, next few CDs are from the band Sinister. I don't know, finally own something from them. We have Creative Killings, sort of like a death metal band. I can't remember where they're from exactly. Might be the Netherlands. Afterburner, The Post-Apocalyptic Servant, and Gods of the Abyss. Alright, next up I have Therion, Symphonic Masses, No Ho Drakon, Ho Megas. Anyway, next 3 CDs are all from the same band. That'd be Veil of Noth. I got The Prodigal Empire 2, and Accursed. And last band for this video is the band Witchery. They're sort of a extreme metal band from Linköping, Sweden. I have they're pretty much most of their albums. I got, first off is the Restless and Dead, which actually has the Witchburner EP. Then I have Dead, Hot, and Ready, Symphony for the Devil, fuck, this one's called Don't Fear the Reaper, and Witchkrieg. So yeah, that's pretty much my music collection update video for you guys. This took me like 33 minutes, so hope there's something in this video that you all liked and you want to check out. So thank you guys for watching, and as always, keep it metal.